Hi folks, Robert here again. In this exercise, we're going to look at a roof. We're going to place a roof on this building I have. It's a very tricky roof, I think. Well, if anybody can figure it out, please send a message. Now, this is the roof, a photograph of this roof section here. So you got this funny type of, I don't know if that's a dormer or what. There's a good view of it. So we're going to attempt to create this roof. We're going to do this roof on this building model that I have. So here's our 3D model. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go into our south elevation here. Now I placed some reference planes and everything in here, but I think I want to go to my third level first because this is where I'm going to place just a regular 912 roof. So we're going to go create roof by footprint, and we'll do pick walls. Pick that wall, that one, that one, that one, and we'll say finish. And we'll say no for right now for the attached walls. Okay, so now there's my roof. Now you wouldn't normally see this. I changed my view range here so you can see this entire roof. So view range is here, and I've got that to 30 so you can see the entire roof. So now what we want to do is we want to go into let's see here. We got everything done. Let's go into make this so we can see it a little better. We're going to hit line. And the first thing we want to do here, we want to model in place. So we want to go to our architecture tab component, and then we want to go model in place. By category, we want to go down to roofs. And I'll just call this, I don't know, dormer, I guess. Or we can call it whatever, or we can leave that roof one. And I'm going to call it that for now. And we'll say OK. Okay, so now we're in a sketch mode for our roof. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a blend for this. I think we're going to have to blend back to that back portrait. So let's hit blend. And then we want to set a work plane, a vertical plane. So there's our set command. And we want to go here and we want to pick a plane and say OK. So what we want to do now is we want to go in here and we want to tab to that, there it was. So that's going to be our plane. And then we'll see this dialog box will open, and it's giving us a soft elevation. So if you don't see this, you didn't do something right. You didn't pick the right plane. So we'll say OK. We'll open that view. Now, let's start our blend here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and use the line command, and I'm going to take a line from here to this point over to this point. Then I want to offset this guy. I don't know what that distance is. So let's offset this, say 1 foot. And then we'll close this off at these locations right here. Let's place a line here, one here, and let's trim this up. And now, a lot easier to just mirror this thing across. So let's just go and do a mirror here. So let's just select everything. Let's do a mirror by axis, by drawn axis. And there we have our one side of our roof dormer. I think that's fairly close. Now, escape, or modify. Now at this point, we have this is the bottom of our blend, so let's go edit our top. So we'll edit our top, and then we'll switch back into our level 3, and we need to pick up this reference plane. So I'm going to set I'm going to go pick a plane once again. We'll say OK. And we'll select this plane and go into that south elevation and click OK. So now we should be up here. And I'm going to just draw at the top. Okay, we're in the top. So let's just go and draw a line straight from here. Let's go over about 6 feet. Let's go down another foot. Come across. Now what we want to do is just mirror this again. We need to double check this because I think we're on a different plane here. So let's go mirror this again. Let's escape out of this. Let's go into our 3D view and see are we on the right plane here. Yep, we are. So that's where we should be, but it's a little off, but that's okay. Because it's a blend, we can play around with that. So let's go back to our south elevation. We have it there. Now let's finish the blend. And there we have it. Okay, so now we have our blend. And let's go into, let's look at our north elevation. Well, we should have went east. Well, let's go to the west. And let's finish this thing totally off. Now, as you can see, we didn't touch that plane, but that's okay. We can just drag this back now. Drag it about to there. And let's go into our 3D view again. And there's our dormer, or whatever we called it. Now, let's move on with this guy. So now I want to just isolate this whole roof. Let's just isolate the temporary isolate command. Let's isolate the category. It'll show our roof here. Okay, now what we want to do here is, I like doing this. Let's do this in the second level, level 3. Now we need to cut open this guy. So what we want to do now is we want to go into our architecture tab. No, first we want to join this together. Let's go into our modify. We're going to join our geometry here. So join geometry, we're going to join this with this, and it'll just show our cut lines here, which is pretty neat. Okay, now let's go in and turn back all our walls on. And that's pretty close to what we have. Okay. So now from this point, what I want you to do is we want to go in and cut out the inside. We need to open this up. Let's just isolate this again so I can show you what I'm saying here. Let's go. Sorry, let's cancel that. Let's go isolate category. So we need to open this up in here, cut this out. So let's go into our level 2, level 3 again. And we want to be in wireframe so we can see what's going on here. Okay, so now we want to, in the architecture tab, we want to cut vertical. and we want to select our roof that we're cutting, and we want to use the pick line tool. So I think we want to cut this line. No, let's undo that. We don't want to cut that line. We want to cut this one here. Oh, sorry, folks. Let's do this again. Cut vertical. Select the roof. And let's cut this line. Let's pick this line, and this line. And we'll draw a line across here. And let's finish it off. Okay, now let's go back to our 3D isolated view. And that's what we want to see. Looks good. Okay. So now, what you can do here, which is, this is pretty neat. You can do this now. So let's go back into our level 3, or where our roof is. And we can just select this guy. And we can mirror this whole thing across here. Everything, see? And then we can take it here. And we can mirror it across going the other way. Oh, geez, I don't have a center point. Let's see if I can, there's one right there. Okay, so now let's go back into our 3D view. And it took the opening as well, which is great. So now let's go and join all this geometry just to make sure. It looks like it was joined in though. I think that's great. So the geometry apparently was joined. So now let's go back and turn everything on. In our 3D view. And there's our roof. Now what we need to do now, I think, let me try this. We may have to pull this out a bit. But since we can go now, we can select this and we can attach to base and it'll pick it up. See? That's why we wanted to call this a roof, because it'll act like a roof. And attach base. Go to this other side. And select it. Attach base. And this one as well. Attach base. Okay, so now we've come a little further here on our roof. Not 100% like it, but it's pretty close now. Now what they also did in this roof, this roof was open on the top. So what we'll do here now is go back to a level 3, should have called that roof, sorry. And we'll turn on our hidden line. And here we'll go and do another vertical cut, another vertical. We'll select the roof. And we'll just do our, say from about here to across just to, let's say right about there. No, let's move this around. Let's adjust this a bit. We want to pull it back from our, I think we want that guy to go right just about the end of our dormer thing here. Let's just align this to here. Hope this is working out. And let's align this one to here. And let's finish it off. And we'll go back into our 3D view. Oh, not quite right on the roof, but this can be adjusted. Let's undo that. Let's go back to our level 3. I want to just fix this. Yes. So I want to just place just a simple opening here, and it'll be vertical. And just go and select the roof that we want to cut, and let's just make a opening right through here. Put that grid line there and move to that one here. So anyway, this is what I've been mucking around with for the past few days while I've been busy. I've got this little project I'm working on and had a time with this roof. I don't really need to show it, but I kind of like to have everything there for the effects, like, you know, the effects of everything. This is not up here, there, finish it. And there you go. So, and again, thanks for watching this video. If you like it, or you have any suggestions for me, please let me know, because this was a tough one. We made this roof as close as we could. Now, what we can do also, thank goodness, these are blends, so we can modify the blends here. We'll pull them back. Okay. So, Robert here again with another video, and that's our roof. But like I said, this portion is open because it holds HVAC and things of that nature. And thanks for watching. Have a good one. Until next time. Bye.